first ever video, which feels kind of exciting and also slightly unreal because I've watched so many SSO videos for ages and now I'm actually making one myself. I also feel like I should probably say upfront that if I sound a bit all over the place at any point, which will probably happen many times, it's because I'm still figuring this out. So yeah, first video. My channel name is Gabrielle Wolfhart, and that's also my in-game name in SSO, but I usually go by Briar, so if you ever see me in game, that's me. And genuinely, if you ever do see me in SSO, feel free to come say hi. I think that would actually be really cool and I would love that. This is just a voiceover over some pre-recorded gameplay of me training, so it's very relaxed. I'm basically just going to be talking, reacting to what I'm doing, probably crashing most of the time, and kind of doing a get to know me at the same time. Also, before anything else, I want to say a massive thank you to my friend Ashley, because my device Star Stable is broken right now, and she kindly let me borrow hers so I could still make this video. So thank you, Ashley. Seriously, I really appreciate it. Okay, I think we should actually start before I talk myself out of starting. So first of all, this horse. This is Rose, and she already has a bit of story behind her even though she's just an in-game horse. I got her during what I can only describe as a very chaotic Christmas shopping spree. You know when you go into the game thinking, I'm just going to look around, and then you sometimes end up in the horse market for no reason? That was me. I was literally just browsing, telling myself I wasn't going to buy anything, and then I saw her on sale, and that was basically the end of that. Very financially responsible behaviour from me, clearly. But honestly, I don't regret it at all because she ended up becoming one of those horses I naturally kept going back to without even planning to. You know when you just end up riding one horse way more than you thought you would? That. Also, I feel like watching this gameplay back, I was either extremely focused or completely missing every possible turn and there is no middle ground. Okay, I should probably introduce myself before I get myself fully distracted by the race. So, like I said, I'm Gabrielle Wolfhart in game and that's my channel name, but I'd like to go as Briar most of the time. And I think the reason I like Briar is because it feels very soft and nature inspired, like something a bit wild but still pretty. Kind of foresty, a bit floral, a bit magical, but not in a super over the top way. That kind of aesthetic is basically what I naturally lean towards in games like this as well. So this channel is going to be all about Star Stable Online. I'm calling it its full name because you might not know what SSO is. Training, exploring, random little ideas I get while playing, maybe some roleplay type style videos, and just generally relaxed gameplay. Basically, it's not going to be super serious or competitive, it's more just playing the game and talking while I do it. Why I started this channel. So I think the real reason I started this channel is because I already spend a lot of time in SSO just thinking. Like, I'll name horses, then immediately start thinking about their personality. Or I'll ride somewhere and decide it feels like a specific vibe area, even though that's not actually a thing in game. And I realised I basically do that kind of storytelling in my head all the time while playing, so instead of just keeping that to myself, I thought it might actually be fun to share it, even if it's just me talking while I train or explore. I think it makes the game feel a bit more alive and personal, so yeah, that's basically what this channel is. Just SSO, but a bit more creative and a bit more relaxed. Sorry, I just had to mute my mic for a second because I had a sneeze. Okay, watching this back is kind of funny because I feel like I was either really locked in or just casually forgetting how corners work for a few seconds. Training in SSO is honestly such a strange mix of relaxing and chaotic. I am not going to be looking at the recording of me playing because I'll just cringe and I'll make my voice sound weird. Anyway, because on one hand it's really nice just riding around and doing races, especially when you get into the rhythm and everything feels smooth. But on the other hand, there are definitely moments where you miss something very obvious and just have to accept that it happened. Also, I do ride English IRL, so I think I accidentally treat races like they matter more than they actually do in my head. Like I'm trying to be technically correct and on the right stride while also playing a game where I'm actively crashing into fences. So that's going really well. But yeah, I do actually enjoy training in SSO because it's one of those things you can do while talking or listening to music and not overthinking it too much. While I'm watching this, I thought I'd just talk a bit more normally so you can get a feel. By the way, I can't talk properly. Ever. While I'm watching this, I thought I'd just talk a bit more normally so you can get a feel for me outside of just gameplay. In SSO, I really like training horses and just riding around without a strict plan. Sometimes I'll log on and literally just wander and see where I end up. It's normally off the side of the world or in Dino Valley. I also really like the creative side of the game, like making outfits, matching horses, and just giving everything a bit of a vibe, even if it doesn't technically matter in gameplay. I think I just like making the game feel a bit more like a world rather than just a map. For this channel, I don't want anything too strict or overly edited, just relaxed SSO content, training, exploring, chatting, and whatever else I feel like filming. Very chill, very casual, nothing too intense. I think in future videos I'll probably do more training sessions like this, maybe explore different areas of Jorvik and just see what I enjoy making the most. I also like the idea of doing slightly more themed videos sometimes, but I'm still keeping everything really relaxed. Also, I'm kind of curious. If you're watching this and you play SSO, what's your favourite horse breeding game? Comment down below. I feel like everyone always has one they just naturally go back to no matter what. Also, if you do ride in real life and you play Star Stable, have you found a horse that looks like your real horse? Because I know I have. The grey Hanoverian is identical to my real horse. Oh no, why did I do orienteering? Why did I force myself to suffer like this? Sorry, I'm just watching the actual, game instead of just talking randomly while looking around where I am. I hate orienteering. I just get lost and do it in the wrong place and all of that stupid stuff. I'm going to speak a little bit about my roleplay, so pre-warning, there are spoilers coming up. So I've decided that my roleplay is called Rosewood Stables. It's like a private stables but also cross-riding school, and I let a pony club have lessons there sometimes because I'm really nice like that, or at least I want to seem so. Sometimes I'm not very nice, but shh, don't tell anyone. I mean, probably fairly obvious in some videos, but if you have seen the shorts that I have, oh no, I'm crashing. No. Ugh. Anyway, if you have seen the shorts that I have up, which is only 2 because then my Star Stable broke. I don't know why I was saying that. I've forgotten. Oh, quick, grab that. Yes. Did I get it? Yes, I got it. Yay. Okay, continue. Rock, jump, jump, jump. Yes. Yeah. So, I don't know if I should share my horse's name. I mean, you probably won't be able to find me. But anyway, I'm in the UK servers. I will server hop time to time. I'll go to Cupcake Valley if I want to do like a show or something like that. Or if I want to do a big roleplay. Oh, quick, catch the horse. Catch it. Wait, how can that climb up there? I can't climb up there. Oh, not fair. I'm mainly on Snowflake Island, which is, I'm pretty sure it's a server that I just, because when you start Star Stable, you just get picked to go onto a server. yeah, so that's the server I'm on. That's all of that stuff. I'm running out of things to say because I'm not that interesting. Oh, yes. I've stamped all the checkpoints. I remember I was riding an Arabian once and I got the best score of the day, the week, and the month on it. And I was like, how did I do that? And I was like, oh, because it's really, really, really close. They were all if it was real life, they were all within the mile. Whereas these were within 2 miles or something. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to say for this video. It honestly feels a bit weird finishing my first ever upload, but also really nice at the same time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this first video and hanging out with me while I introduce myself and train a bit in-game. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!